Why women don't respect orbiters. It's easy for some men to get caught in the gravitational pull of a woman. Even though she may not be attracted to the man, she may enjoy the feel of the many orbiting men, the moons and satellites, hoping for a chance to smash into her surface. Most men don't understand that women like this are nothing but hot air, Jupiter-like Jovian women, gassing men up to keep them in orbit. So even though she doesn't sleep with orbiters, she is so glad that they are there. Women like this drip feed small little responses to keep men locked in that orbit. These men then become too hooked to walk away and too blind to see what's going on. See, women in their early 20s may keep or have many male orbiters while sleeping with the men she's really attracted to. Then as they start to get older and their options begin to narrow, they then may look towards one of those orbiters. Because it's his turn now, I guess. It's his turn. Some women say it's because they've matured and that they now want a decent man instead of an F-boy. Funny thing is, for the amount of women that do this, you'd think they'd actually learn from older women that had done the same thing before and had the same regrets. But okay. Them now being more mature, that just seems like a convenient excuse to me. Reality is, her body is not like it used to be, so now she has to lower her expectations, and in that lower bracket, there you will find the orbiters. I read so many comments of men who think women have an easier life than men. Because women are the choosers, it makes many men feel useless. Like unless they have a certain amount of money or look a certain way, have a certain swagger, whatever, that because women are the choosers, and if they are not chosen, then they feel as if they have no power. The reality is, women enjoy their hot years, and for however long they retain their looks, eventually, it all goes down the toilet. Every hot chick will eventually morph into a regular woman. Every hot chick remembers those years when most men wanted her. Now, only the desperate men and the men she never wanted before are now available and willing to date or marry her. Most of the attractive women I knew in my early 20s, some of them are still attractive, but not to the point where they stand out. They now just look like regular women, regular mid-30s women. All that hotness is now just a memory. Yet, they all say the same thing to me. "Oh, you look the same. Why haven't you aged?" And I smile. 'Tis because I'm a man. The older I have gotten, the better I have gotten. Like that of a wine. And many men feel the same way, that they improve over time. Men that are caught in the orbit of a woman should understand that the time she will let you get close to her is when she's desperate and out of options. As a man, never orbit a woman. The reality is, women should be orbiting you. I know not every man can do that, but it is better to be the one that has others in orbit than to be the one orbiting. And to summarize, any man that is willing to hold his life up for a woman that does not want him is not a man that many women would respect. A man who would sit on the sidelines, waiting to be chosen, while the men she really wants are the ones that get her. Then the men that she settles for are the ones that get her later in life. As a man, if you feel your place is there waiting for her to want you, then you deserve what you get, because you're the one letting her use you. You're the one giving her the opportunity to friend zone you or to put you in orbit. If we are born sons, then why on earth would you let a woman have so much power over you? Why would you let a woman believe she's worth you, instead of how much she is worth to you? Women seriously only have the power we give them. Put a woman in a room with red-pilled non-simp men and watch as she falls further and further into herself when she comes to the realization that none of these men see her as anything special. Modern men are getting smarter, smart enough to know she's not yours, it's just your turn. Smart enough to understand, smart enough to focus, observe, remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.